They're back.
No! God, please, no! No!
Again.
You gotta be freaking kidding me!
For season 3.
I don't understand.
The Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
God help us all.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to say good morning to Tom and Jeannie. They were waiting to see who I came out as. I've done this for them.
Yeah, and who are you?
I'm Ricky Fulton.
I have no idea who Ricky Fulton is.
I'm the Right Reverend Jolly from Lake Call.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know, you'll have to forgive my ignorance. I have no idea who you are.
Because you're assassinated, you've no idea.
I don't care.
We have different TV programmes in Scotland.
Where did you get the cross from?
That's a long story.
It is a long story. I've got time. Go for your
I'm
life.
not going to tell it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to jeopardise my church-going friends.
Are you not? Unbelievable. You are.
I tell you what's funny this morning. I went to Mercadona. This is been more crowds arriving at Mercadona around about
Yeah,
9ish.
they're all spot on.
When I arrived, Eddie, and you won't believe what happened. This woman stopped me. She said, "Would you bless me shopping?" I didn't have the heart to tell her.
What did she have?
No, she had quite a lot. She had quite a lot. So
Bottles of water.
there was, it was water. There was all groceries, and she just says to me, "Will you bless me shopping?"
Something wrong with you.
I didn't have the heart to tell her.
Yeah, you'll be done for impersonating a priest, you will.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
I think you get done for being a policeman,
I think you can, yeah.
not a priest.
Oh, well. So, very good morning, guys. Welcome. Let's just say hello to a few of our friends. Oh, they're coming on.
The
All right.
X-rated.
Jeff Fagan says you're the omen. Good morning, Jenny Buffett. Good morning, James Gerard. Good morning, Andy Budds, the
James here.
X-rated, the X-rated exorcist.
Yeah. I've got a big shopping list for James. And James, you tell me when you're coming over.
Yeah.
I've got a shopping list for you.
Right.
Did you see the stuff we got this week?
Oh, you got
I got 2
Yorkshire
bridies.
tea.
I got Yorkshire tea. I got 2 bridies. I got a bottle of gin. And last night I got 2 pies from Kilmarnock.
Kilmarnock pies.
Killy pies, Kilmarnock pies, yes.
Are they good?
They are the best. They're voted #1 pies in Scotland.
Well, at least in Kilmarnock.
Not in Scotland.
Staff's off.
Staff's off.
See you, staff, boy.
God bless you, merry gentlemen. She's off. I'll put my cross down. I don't want to get cross.
I need to mention. Love like that coming
I'm
out.
not.
Morning, Raymond.
I'm not telling the joke about the nuns in the car.
Why not?
You know the one I mean?
Yeah.
Show me a cross. They all know it. They all know it.
Oh, it's great though these days. You don't have to tell jokes. You just need the punchline.
Punchline. There's Raymond. Morning, Alki. Is he back to work yet?
I don't
I think
know.
Scotland's still in lockdown.
I have no idea. Do you want anything from Derbyshire next Saturday?
Tracy, I love a sausage from Derby.
James said, do you?
Yeah, they love a sausage in Derby.
James says he's coming in September, so get your list ready. You have noticed, people, that I don't have a list. I'm quite happy with what I've got. Just little me.
You got anything? You got me with the chicken shack.
Yeah, Raymond's working today.
Oh, well done. That's good. The LT's at work.
So it's been a long week, this one, from a cloudy, windy Newcastle. Good morning, Joseph. How are you, Joseph?
Well, Joseph, have you seen the weather over here? Last night it was 26 degrees last night I went to bed. Thank goodness the clima's gone.
Yeah, we're sat in the studio here. It's
lovely. And I've got a jacket on.
He's got a jacket on.
Yeah, but it's pretty. I want to be the character.
Yeah, but by the time this show's over, mate, you're just going to be dripping.
Yeah, oh, well, I'm a bit of dripping, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do a bit of dripping. Now, I've got my glasses on today. Have you noticed?
Why?
Well, I've made some notes for
He has it all. In front of us.
Yeah.
He's got notes on it. I've got nothing.
He's got nothing.
Because I ad-lib. Eddie, I'm an ad-libber. So Stevie's tea
Don't read it out. Don't read it out. Don't say no more. Yeah. You should put your glasses on. Don't worry about it. It's one of them things. Guys, we've got a couple of great subjects today. Look at his face.
I don't know what it means.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
Remember the Elkie was an altar boy. Well, he's an altered boy. He is. But
He was as well. I'll tell you about the altar kid. He was an altar boy and he got sacked. You ever heard of an altar boy being sacked?
No.
He used to come home with like 20 quid after being the altar boy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what the priest gave him 20 quid for.
No, I used to come home with 20 quid after being an altar boy.
You got it, stole the money out of the
No,
till.
I didn't. We used to get paid for
You don't
weddings.
Oh, weddings, yeah. You don't get paid being an altar boy.
Well, we used to turn up for the wedding and we used to get paid. All of the choir used to get paid.
You know, in Scotland, they flung the money out the car, didn't they?
Yeah, well, I don't know, mate.
Yeah, they flung the money out the window and you had to fight for it.
I think I've only been to Scotland maybe twice, and twice I've been kicked out of the country.
I'm not surprised.
I'm
As
not
soon as we get
surprised.
independent, you need a bloody passport to get in.
Yeah. Well, this week we've got a walk around for you. We've got.
Yeah. I just hope and pray that he's cut the beginning out. Something happened at the beginning. I hope you have, Eddie. I told you. I asked you to.
When the walk around comes on, keep your eyes on the right hand side of the screen.
At the beginning.
And you'll see if I've cut it out or not. But there you go.
I'll go home.
You will. Well, that could leave more room on the screen, wouldn't it? What can I say?
Right.
Where's you got a drink?
I've got my tea.
I ain't got one.
Stuff's gone now, isn't it? You want to get your order in before they go.
Oh, for God's sake. Right. Well, listen, guys, we've got the walk around. We've got two great subjects this morning.
If I've got time.
Yeah, I think the first one is going to be, well, not controversial. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, yours is.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't know. But before we go anywhere else, boys and girls, sad time for us.
It's been a sad week, isn't it?
It has, absolutely.
The beginning of the week
Yeah.
and the end of the week.
Yeah. So,
Isn't it?
We just like to say what a sad loss it was for us today, because unfortunately we lost our Joe Love, didn't we?
Certainly did.
Yeah.
I always remember when she arrived here, she was absolutely full of life.
Yeah.
And I always remember it was an entertainment agent, Barry Lucas,
Yeah.
and we looked at each other for, is she real? And she was absolutely mad.
She was just a ball of fun.
What else Anders needed at the time?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of time she's gone off up the road on the back of the bean wagon. On the back of the bean
Also,
wagon.
she fell out the window in Parisi Russian. She was when Legends is now Legends. That was a Heineken Piss or something it was
Yeah.
called, and that was one of her first
Mannequin.
Mannequin Piss,
Yeah.
and she was swinging. It was like, should we miss Eddie? And I tell you, there's not many people like Joanne
there's
Love,
not.
and that's the
But,
sad thing, isn't it? She was just one in a million.
And she was a good friend to the Multicoloured talk show, as she was in the Chicky Shack in the 60s.
In
I
60s.
remember the amount of times Paul, her son from TJ's, used to bring her down the steps into 60s, and she used to come and sing on karaoke for us.
Sailor, that was a song.
Oh,
Wasn't it?
Sailor.
Jesus.
Stop your jet. Tings.
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 Yeah, and I no disrespect to Paul from TJ's, but when TJ's in his day in the 90s, the police used to go mad because the cars couldn't come round that corner because there was that many people standing in the street.
I know.
I mean, Old Dogs New Tricks were first in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of names here. Which got Baz
That's
Knight,
nice, yeah. Very polished.
John Sharples.
John Sharples.
They were all names in there. It was absolutely. You couldn't get in for love of money.
Leanne says she always remembers her white boots on Christmas Day. Yeah, brilliant. It is sad.
Character, yeah, and it's sad. We're losing a few characters. Morning, John.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
But she will be missed.
And
It's very sad.
Very sad. And the other sad news we got, Eddie, you know, it's all over. It's all over the world. International news. It's hit international headlines
Well,
around
it was
the
only
world.
confined to us up until this week.
That's right. Yeah, in the UK, nobody knew what was going on. I was explaining to people over the last 4 weeks, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I mean, I got it wrong.
You did.
I didn't want to get it wrong, Eddie.
No, but I thought you called it right all the way down the line, but sadly you didn't. And
We're talking about
two
all
little girls.
little Anna and Olivia. They've got the 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
A lot of movement yesterday, Eddie. The police have locked it down. It's a press lockdown. They've closed the Santa Cruz Marina harbour. Cameras cannot see what's going on. There's the boat's been in and out a few times last night. Helicopter went out twice last night. The robot went down, so they found something, but we don't know. Nothing's been on the news this morning to actually what they found. But that boat, Eddie, a lot of people don't know that boat was only lent to the Canadian government, to the Guadalquivir here till Monday.
Yeah. And they've extended it now.
And it was going Monday, Eddie.
Yeah.
And they unfortunately found the body, and so they're staying until they find it. And it's just horrendous.
It is.
How sick a person could do that. And I was reading an article in Spanish, and it was saying the man was sick, and he was trying to do what happened to the McCanns, Madeline, never find the bodies.
Yeah.
You know, if you find somebody dies, you can have the funeral and say goodbye to them. but you never find those bodies.
There's no closure.
There's no closure, and that's what he was wanting, there to be no closure. 'Cause he thought for 1 minute they'd never find those bodies, Eddie.
Well, there you go.
So we'll continue. I'll tell you what happens next week. Maybe it'll be on the news of the next part of it.
It is sad. So we've had quite a sad week here. But by the other side of the coin, things do seem to be picking up somewhat. You know, I mean,
People arriving.
there are people arriving.
Have we got it right again, Eddie? I got it right. I said people arriving, no test.
Yeah.
Through the airport. Never ask QR code. That's obviously been doing that for over a year. Not asking where you're staying.
Yeah.
Have you got sausages in your bag?
Yeah.
Have you got any money?
Yeah.
It's just like QR code, stamp passport, on you go.
I think the problem is when they go back, isn't it? Because they've still got to self-isolate, test
That's
Sunday.
the problem's going. Have no problem coming in, Eddie. As the people you know and I know have been arriving, they're going to stay for a month or two.
Mind you, I was reading the news the other day, and it looks like the UK could be heading for its third lockdown. I mean, all because of the Indian variant. Oh, sorry, we can't call it the Indian
They're not
variant.
allowed.
It's the Delta variant.
You're not called Indian anymore.
I don't know, it's just seemed to have changed its name from the Indian variant
Oh, right.
to
It's only
Delta.
racist in Indian, isn't it?
I don't know.
Like the Indians.
I don't know what's going on.
Wanting. Can you say that?
I don't know.
I just did.
You just did, didn't you? Can't say that back, can you? Right, should we get on to my subject?
We're going to run out of time today, aren't we? I
We are.
got a funny feeling, Eddie.
I've got a foot. I'm just.
What we call in the business a Marty Pello feeling.
Yes. Oh, look. She will have sausages in her bag next week.
Oh, Tracy. Oh, I love it. It can't be a lovely. And Mercadona doing beautiful soft morning rolls.
Oh, yeah, that 35 cents.
35 cent, called
35
Cristal.
They're great.
They go very quick though.
Yeah.
They go very, very, very quick.
It's cute when they come out.
And
of the
yeah, they're all bum, bum, bum.
Unbelievable.
Eddie, you can't beat one of them. Bit of butter, sausage, bit of brown sauce, and off you go.
Right, listen.
And a couple of Yorkshire. Oh, Jesus! A couple of Yorkshire tea.
He's throwing tea everywhere on electrical equipment. I'm going to ban that from the studio, I'll tell you that.
Oh, never did that in the radio, weren't we allowed, were we?
No, you'll be sitting there going,
It's your bloody mat. It's
No, it's
stuck.
not. Oh, blame me, I don't care.
Right, what's your subject? This will be a laugh. Get ready, boys and girls.
I'm just going to turn this to full screen just for a second, because I want to put something behind us. Now,
Oh, sorry, Eddie. Won't be the first time I have something behind me.
look at the colour of this. Look at the colour of this.
I don't know what your subject is. Always having to do with sex. I'm dressed as
No,
a priest
no,
of
no.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
My subject is very, very serious, and
Oh.
I just want to know what's happened to the world, the UK in general. I know you don't know what I'm talking about.
No idea. Generals, captains.
But I've been watching, I read the news every morning on several of the newspapers that are online.
Online.
And I cannot, for the life of me, get my head around this. Now, this has happened all in 1 week. Teenagers shot in the head, right, in London, dies as police launch murder probe. This one, boy 15 dies after broad daylight stabbing following a fight near a school. This one, knife victim 30, fights for life. He subsequently died after being stabbed in front of horrified shoppers, and it goes on and on and on and on. And, you know, it's just like, to me, I have to say, it's almost like nowhere safe. You know the old saying where, when I was a kid, you used to go out and leave your door open and the milkman would come in and take his money. You can't do that now. You can't even go out to your house, because particularly if you're a young man or a young girl going uptown, when I grew up, right, we used to have a fight, you used to have a disagreement
Did
with
you
someone.
fighting?
Well, yeah, everybody does when they're kids.
Oh, I didn't fight. I was a runner.
No, but you see, the thing is, you'd have a fight with somebody, and you would beat them, and then you would extend your hands, and you would lift them off the ground, and you'd take them out for a soft drink, or if you were a bit older, a bit. It doesn't happen now. It does not happen now. Kids are carrying knives, and you know, you only carry a knife for one reason, and nobody in this world can tell me it's to protect yourself. You carry a knife to inflict damage on somewhere else, right?
The problem is, if somebody's going out with a knife, they'll carry a knife because they know someone's going to attack them with a knife.
Yeah, but you know, if nobody carried a knife, or if it was illegal to carry a knife, or whichever, I know it's illegal to carry a knife before you say that. But the thing is, you've got kids murdering kids. These little snippets that I've just shown you, they were 2 from the 9th of June and 1 from the 11th of June. And in the space of a week, you've got 3 kids that have lost their lives because of stupidity, right? Now, who is raising these people? Who is raising these people? I mean, when I grew up, if you misbehaved, your dad would clip you, the teacher would clip you, the cop would clip you. But now you can't do it because the do-gooders have stopped it. It's gang culture, and it just doesn't wash with me. I'm over the moon my son's been raised here. Because...
You raise me up.
Yeah, I tell you. You see, the problem is there's no deterrence.
We don't really have that as bad over here, Eddie.
No, we don't.
We're talking UK, aren't we? And also in America and a few other countries as well. But are we specialising in the UK here?
Yeah, I would say so. That's
it seems very out of control. Well, Eddie, you remember when you were a kid and I was a kid, we had what you call bobbies on the beat.
Yeah.
There's no bobbies on the beat.
No.
So the bobby on the beat would see me, "Oi, Steve, come here," because he would know my parents, my father. Say, "What's happening?" You won't believe it. That Brian McLaughlin's been stealing apples from Mr. Johnson's garden.
Yeah.
I'll have a word, Stevie. So the police, "Hey, you, come here. If I see you again in Mr. Johnson's garden stealing apples, I'll clip you bloody ear."
Yeah, but you see, in them days, there was a respect for the police. And we have a respect here.
Yeah,
There's
no respect already.
No, not whatsoever.
No.
And apart from anything else, right, if somebody goes out and murders someone else, one of his peers, one of the 14-year-old peers, 15, 16, whatever age, right, what happens to them? They go to prison.
2 years.
They go to 2 years.
Yeah, Eddie, you know the one story I always remember that's always in my head, when they killed that little boy, those 2 boys.
Oh, the Bulger case.
Yeah, and they're out.
Yeah.
They're out, Eddie.
Yeah.
They're free.
But there is
That I don't understand in a society. They're free.
There's no deterrence. I mean,
No.
Question. I mean, should we bring hanging back? Or maybe not hanging, because maybe that's a
In
little
America, electrocute them.
Yeah, or...
In Bali, shoot them.
Yeah, but the thing
Thailand, shoot them.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the UK,
No
there is
deterrent.
no deterrent not to kill. I can't work it out, man.
You know my problem, Eddie, is, and I'm sure everybody out there agrees with me, because they always agree with me, have you noticed that?
Yeah.
The problem is, Eddie, the deterrent, right? Look at a prison in Yorkshire. Look at a prison in Bolivia.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
I wouldn't blink an eye going to prison in Yorkshire. It'd be a nice little break.
Yeah,
3 meals a day, Sky TV,
Yeah.
gymnasium,
Yeah.
meeting all my friends,
Yeah.
play pool.
Yeah.
Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see the prisons in Bolivia? Have you seen them? There's no food.
I mean,
You've got to supply your own food. You die in there, Eddie. You will die in there. If they don't kill you, you'll come out with AIDS.
Yeah, the thing is, though, right?
That's a proper prison.
I do realise that they've got prisons in Bolivia, and they've still got drug lords, and they've still got murders, and they've still got killings, right? But if there is no deterrent, what is that? I mean, question, what went wrong? What went wrong?
No, Eddie. The reason they still carry on criminals in like a country like Bolivia, right, for example, is because they've no option, right?
Mhm.
There's no work, there's poverty, etc., etc. In the UK, my God, there's options there.
Yeah.
There are options, Eddie.
There are
A
loads of
million
options.
options. Even the UK. Do you know this, Eddie? If you're an alcoholic, you can get prescription alcohol on prescription.
Yeah.
You get cigarettes on prescription.
You get
So-
drugs on prescription.
Yeah, so there's help there. You know what I mean? But I'm saying the prisons in the UK are too lenient.
Yeah. Well, no, the entire system in the UK is too lenient. Do you know what I think? If I had to highlight what went wrong, I think it comes down to about 2 or 3 things, right?
Right.
Firstly, they stopped conscription into the army.
Oh, you're going back a bit now, Eddie.
Well,
Do you
it don't
remember
matter.
that?
It
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
remember it.
It
I
doesn't-
went on to join the army.
No, before you didn't have a choice.
Well, I would have done it. They still do it in Thailand.
Yeah, you would have been what's called.
That's why there's a lot of ladyboys, you know that?
Yeah, you would have been called a conscientious objector.
Now, how do I join the army?
You would have had no choice. But you
I would have
said,
ran away.
yeah, well, that would have been. That would have found you.
They would have found me. I've been Tenerife.
Yeah, nobody finds anybody here.
No, they bloody no.
Well, the thing is, when conscription stopped, you also stopped putting people into an environment that had got a discipline where they were taught, and also,
Tracy Fagan's saying that bring back national service.
there you go, and also, right, You were taught a trade. When they stopped conscription, there was no trades being taught to people. And then that way the UK economy came into demise because the skills weren't passed on. Another thing, like we were just talking about, capital punishment. Well, yeah, because I'm incensed by the news, right? Capital punishment, apprenticeships. Apprenticeships. You see, all the skills that the UK had, right? They're not being passed on by the older generation who knew how to conduct themselves, who had the skills, not being passed on. And another thing, and this is going to wind people up, easy divorce. Easy divorce. You see, before, when you were married, it was like a big news thing to get divorced.
Was it?
And then the courts turn around and says, right, the kids will be better with the mums, they need the mums. But when you took the dad out of the picture, you say, 14-year-old boy growing up, right, mum's not going to control him like your dad would.
So you trying to tell everybody don't get divorced?
Well, you shouldn't. I mean, I've been divorced a few times, but the thing is,
have you?
I'm sensible about it.
Oh, I didn't know that, really.
Yeah.
It was all coming out in the wash today,
Oh,
innit?
yeah, absolutely.
I've never been divorced. I've only been married once.
Holly and I have been together 24 years now,
All right.
which is like nearly a quarter of a
That's
century.
a long time. Not a lot of people make that.
But I'm just thinking to myself, my son's grown up here in Tenerife, right? He's grown up in a much safer environment. Holly was talking to one of our family members the other day, and he's a 17-year-old lad, 18-year-old. I'm not going to mention who he was, but he said, do you know, I don't want to go out at night time. I don't want to go out at night time. It's not scared. It's always being wary and looking over your back, because people are attacking people
For no reason.
For no reason.
You see it on YouTube. I watch things on YouTube, the news there, and it's just horrendous. People fighting.
Well, it's not just that. Somebody's filming these fights that you watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids are there going, knocking out, and I'll film it. What sort of intelligence?
And it was at this point that the electricians from the local council decided to do some work outside of the studio, putting our computers out of action for 10 minutes. But we were soon back and a little angry.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same to you. Oh, yours. Sorry.
I'm not good at that doing anything.
Can you believe that?
No, I believe
I
anything.
really can't believe
In your
it.
studio, I believe anything. You don't shout at workmen outside, eh? Everybody go out there.
I can shout at workmen as much as I like.
And we're back. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. Bloody idiots. I was getting on
Eddie's
with that.
cross. You have a
I am.
He's very cross.
Yes, divine intervention. Yeah, bloody workmen. I can't believe that. Oh.
That's gone again, isn't it?
No, it's not gone again. Just relax yourself, Stevie. Everything will work properly with a bit of divine
Everything
intervention.
will come out in the wash.
Yes, it will. It does. Look, we've frozen there, and we might be repeating this show. You know that, don't you?
When?
Oh, I don't know when. I don't know when. It could
like
be any time. You are?
You're shouting. Who's
That
that?
is shouting.
All right.
Yeah.
I thought somebody's on the workman. I thought the workman came in there.
No.
John, I don't know if you've seen him. He shouted at the workman with a power cut, and there's people working outside. He started to shout out the window like that. You don't do that. Well, he did, and I said, "Don't do it." I went out just as the priest, and they all just shut up.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I can't believe. Do you know? I
You can't effing blind
yeah, well, I
at
can't.
workman when you've got a priest standing beside you.
Well, they shouldn't have done that there. Anyway, what can I say? Welcome back, guys. It's
Is anybody watching us?
yeah, there will be in a second.
Oh,
Wavy. Great stuff. Apologies. I'm not going to apologise for the workmen because, do you know what? If they're going to do work, they should give you some sort of notification.
Not on
shouldn't
a Saturday morning.
they? Yeah, but not on a Saturday morning. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe we should change the show to a Sunday.
What would you be when the workmen are not out?
No, I won't get out of bed on a Sunday.
No, you wouldn't.
I'm ratting
Now
on a
listen,
Saturday.
I'm going to tell you guys, we are live on XPTV1
www.xptv1.com.
and we're on YouTube and all that. Just subscribe and everything and great. And welcome back. It's been traumatic.
Nothing to do with me.
It has been
And Eddie was
traumatic.
on a floor, weren't you?
I was on the floor. I was
He
on
was
a
on a
great
floor.
It doesn't matter. Talking about XPTV1, Sunday they're repeating the Let's Rock.
I
And
love
it's
that. Let's talk.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, because they got some of the best rock stars in the world, and they're chatting and playing the music, and it's on 4 o'clock on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
And also we got Monica coming up as well. Let's take a look what Monica's up to this week.
On Late Night with Monica Price, I'm joined by John Springate of the infamous 70s glam rock band, The Glitter Band. John is a bass player, singer-songwriter and producer, and continues to perform with the iconic band, rocking the stage with some of their favourites, Let's Get Together Again and Angel Face. The band were a regular on Top of the Pops, and we get to talk about what went on in those dressing rooms and how the show paved the way to their chart-topping singles. The 70s were all about loud music, tight t-shirts, flares and bold makeup. Let's go back and relive those colourful, crazy days on Late Night with Monica Price.
So there you go.
Crazy days, the 70s, though, didn't
Oh, I love the
the
70s.
hairstyle. Were you dressed like that?
Yeah, I had a mullet and everything.
Oh, I'm far too young.
No, I was there. I did it. I lived the 70s. I lived the 60s, actually. Very young, but I lived
well done,
the
yeah.
80s. I love the 80s. The
I love
80s
the
was
80s.
great. All the new romantic stuff and everything. It's great. Listen, guys, we're going to carry on just a little extra while today to try and catch up with the show. And if the workmen have spoiled your enjoyment of the show, please be aware that we are streaming and repeating on Monday night at 6 o'clock on XPTV1.
And Eddie will sort it all out for you, Eddie.
Well, everything will be right. You know, it all works out in the
Yeah,
wash.
yes, my mum
It
used to
does.
say that.
It all comes out in the wash. Do you know something?
What?
You, as a vicar, doesn't...
Does it not do it?
Well, no, I know how sinful you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying.
No, you don't get many young priests, do you?
No, you don't.
I went to Rome once looking for young priests. No, I didn't mean that. I mean, that came out wrong, didn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I'm going to go to Rome. What for? Oh.
I was about 12 at the time,
Let me
Eddie.
see. Oh, that was a young age to start.
It's a long story. It's for another show.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, we went on a walkabout today, this week.
Oh,
didn't
God,
we?
yeah, we've not done that, have we? Watch out for the beginning.
Yeah.
You have cut it, Eddie.
No, well,
And I'll pull the plug out again.
I've edited it as best I could.
All right.
As best I could. You know, I mean, I've done my very best.
That's
to
all you
keep
can do,
yourself-
Eddie.
Yeah, keep
That's
yourself.
all you can do.
And I think I got all the offensive material out of it.
Because I do swear. We nearly got a car crash as well on that
Yeah.
bloody bend.
I
Anyway,
know,
go.
Shall we take a look at the walk around? Here we go. So, hi guys, here we are on our walkabout. I came up here with Stevie, but I think no one is it. What are you telling me?
Have you started? No, you started.
I don't really...
Fucking Charlie's collapsed.
You're not supposed to go behind the boat and have a wee.
Charlie's collapsed.
Where's Charlie?
He's been on it last night.
Go get Charlie, go get Charlie.
He's been on it.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I can't take him anywhere. Guys, we thought we would come. Oh,
I didn't know you started. I'm on there.
I know, you didn't know we'd started.
But it doesn't matter though.
No,
But you've got to go, you've got to go. That's my motto.
Yeah.
Mama used to always stop me when she went shopping. I said, Mum, I need a pee. I'll just do it against the wall.
Yeah, but not behind the boat.
I was 17 at the time.
Right, guys, we thought we'd come up here. We've not been up for quite a while.
Season 1, I think we came up here
Season 1.
to the Mirador.
And we've never had the boat on, but this is a
Yeah.
very, very famous boat,
Yeah.
this is. There was one day, there was a big tidal wave.
No, it's not true.
It's not.
It's not true at all.
No.
The boat's just there.
It was a real boat once.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. It's great. So we've come to Mirador because we want you to take a good look at the cliff. Sadly, today there's a bit of what we call a kalima.
Kalima. The day we want to come up here, we can't see nothing, can we?
There's a bit of a kalima around. There's all sand in the air. And there's...
Temperatures, it's 30 degrees. I left my house 30 degrees this morning.
30 degrees?
Yeah, it's down, it's been 27, 28 down here at the moment, Eddie.
So I'll tell you what, shall we go and have a look at the cafe and see if we can get a
look? It's going to be a hot one.
See if we can get a look at the buildings over there, shall we?
Yeah.
Look at the port. Come on, guys.
Let's go
Let's
down
go
here.
and have a look. Yeah. So here we go. This is the approach road.
Yeah, which I said that there should be a zebra crossing here.
They should actually.
Yeah, I've said it for years.
Yeah, because everybody parks and then
Yeah, and they come over here for photographs.
they risk their lives.
And trying to get over.
Yeah.
Hate that. It's people smoking and driving.
Do you know what I hate? I hate people driving while they're on the phone.
Oh, that's what I'm on. Hey.
And it's illegal, obviously,
No, it's
but...
illegal. You know the other thing, Eddie? You don't get it down here. You get the old Canarian men smoking cigars, and then in front of you the windows open. I choke.
Yeah.
Can't stand the smell.
But you can see even this time of morning, it's really quite busy with traffic coming in and out. I'm going to cross over.
Run, Eddie. Don't you run over.
Yeah, but you're quite
Oh,
right.
your age.
There should be traffic lights here.
Not traffic light, a zebra crossing.
No, do you know those pelican lights that you used to get in the UK? That used to go flash green, man walk, don't walk. They could do with a set of them there.
Have you got them here?
No, they ain't got them here, but they could do with them. Well, that
They don't have
stops
them
the
here, do
traffic.
they?
No.
They have them in Madrid.
I don't think I've ever seen any in Tenerife.
There isn't any. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, there is. There's some up in...
Where?
Well, up in Porto de la Cruz, Santa de la Cruz, and there's there's a timer which allows you to cross the road, but that's it. So here we go. When you first come here, there's an information board.
Yeah.
And
this was years ago. You had to pay so much money to get your name there.
I bet half of those places are gone now.
Flip it uno.
Yeah.
After 15 months, it's back in the sea. We might be lucky to see it today.
I don't know.
It's back out.
It's great.
One of the icons of Los Gigantes.
Yeah. And yeah, that tells you everything.
You're going to cause a crash with Charlie. Everybody stares at us. I think they stare at you.
Tells you everything. This is, if you remember back to season 1, that set of stairs there, that was where Stevie appeared from for some
That's
reason.
a castle. What do you call that? You call that something, don't you?
Turret.
Is it a turret?
Right.
Is that not something that swears?
No, that's somebody who's got Tourette's.
Was it?
Yeah, that's not a turret.
Alright.
Can't believe it.
There seems to be more traffic, Eddie.
Yeah.
Definitely.
During the day, this is getting quite visited at the moment, which is kind of good.
Also not with the Brits, with the foreigners.
We are foreigners.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Imagine having a pool and never using it.
Yeah. So here we go. This is the views you get from Mirador.
Welcome home, everybody.
Yeah.
This is what you're missing. You'll be here soon, won't they? They'll be here, Eddie.
They will.
2 more weeks.
Yeah, but sadly, I mean, we've got a bit of a kalima today.
You can't see nothing. See the cliffs. We can't see Flip Uno. Too early for Flip Uno.
Yeah,
I think it goes out at 11 o'clock.
If you look down there in the distance, that's the port in Los Gigantes.
The sea's flat today, isn't it?
Oh, it's like a milk pond. Bit breezy.
I don't understand that saying, Eddie. What do they mean by a milk pond?
Well, because there's inland set of waterway and
What, is there milk in the pond?
no, it's just like clear and still and calm.
I've never understood that.
There's the new building works. You can see the cranes there.
Agua or something it's called, isn't it?
And
And there's something missing, Eddie. Look, what's missing? That horrendous building it's gone down.
It is. It's going down completely.
But last time, the season, we could see it from here. Remember?
Yeah.
It's absolutely gone now.
It's actually a nice place to look at Los Gigantes.
I think it's a nice place to come if you're knocking off someone else's wife.
Well, thank you for that.
It's nice to bring them up here.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant.
I lost my hat, Eddie.
You nearly
There's a
lost
breeze.
your hat,
There's a
yeah.
breeze picking
Yeah.
up.
There's a knees up.
The last time we brought Holly here, Yeah, Holly was with us the last time.
Yeah, she was. You're quite
She'll be
right.
upset we've come here today without her.
She's going to be upset, full stop. But while you're up here, there's a great little restaurant, and they're just setting up here.
They're
And
setting up here. Don't he's walking away from me.
well, you have to keep up with me.
I'm keeping up, Eddie. I'm keeping
Oh,
up.
you're not.
The boat's still out there looking for those two little girls.
Yeah.
They've got a submarine, a solar submarine,
Well,
and a special radar boat.
Yeah. They found a blanket.
They found a blanket and they found one of those gas bottles. He's dumped it. I've told you, he's in South America and Bolivia.
Time will tell. Let's have a look at the restaurant.
MI6 should employ me. I've said it for years.
Come on, let's have a look at the restaurant. Because the restaurant
Are we
doubles
allowed
up.
in there, Eddie? I don't think they're allowed animals.
Well, that's, yeah. Charlie got
The
us.
girls having a breakfast.
Yeah, having a
They look
breakfast there.
Spanish though.
It's very early. And you've also
Love these,
got...
Eddie. These are wind chimes.
Yeah.
But also you don't want to live next door to somebody who's got them.
Oh, I know.
The bloody noise they make.
I know,
Look,
we
you've
have
got
got them.
hola.
Yeah. But here at Mirador, they've got a great little gift shop as well. You can get all your
Lovely and
souvenirs.
friendly.
Nice, friendly people.
Very nice. I'll put my mask on, Eddie.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
As you can see, it's really good.
Because it says you got to
Have a
put your
gift shop.
mask on. Nice little shop.
It is a lovely
It
little
belongs to
shop.
the council.
Yeah. And they've got a great gift shop here. You get your Tenerife fridge magnets made out of lava and everything. And
I've always wondered if people buy all this crap.
well, they do. They do.
They do, don't they?
It's
They do.
mementos.
It amazes me.
Yeah. But it's all connected to the restaurant here, the
You love the
cafeteria.
girls, isn't that nice?
Yeah. It's really cool. So let's take another quick last look.
Have you ever bought anything? I've never actually been in there.
I think I've had a coffee there
Have you
once.
really? I've never.
Once.
Well, I tend not to spend money,
Yeah.
as you know.
Well, you...
There's
well,
no
yes.
water tank down there, Eddie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm out. So, from this side, you can see the cliffs and the mountains,
Yeah.
but over this side, you can see
Puerto Santiago.
Puerto
Got
Santiago.
Lido down there as well. Your favourite place.
I love Lidl. I love anywhere I can buy food.
And the gig in Sol. That's the people by the pool. Very rarely you see people by the pool gig in Sol. Bahia Park, that's open. Very few people in there. We're still waiting for the Brits, aren't we, Ed?
Yeah,
That's the thing at the moment.
absolutely.
Other nationalities are here, but not many in this area.
You know, you sounded like someone off television then.
Did I?
We're waiting for the Brits. Other nationalities are available.
But they're not big chicken eaters. They're the big beer drinkers, other nationalities.
No, not really. I mean, we love the Brits.
love
We are
the
Brits. So, you know, it's the way it works.
Chicken and chips and a pint of Tetley's. That's how you know you need it
That's
all.
the way it works.
Yeah.
So, goodness
Look at that. Look, there's people turning up now, Eddie.
Yeah, this Mirador gets really, really well used, but it was nice to come up and have a look at it. Like you say, season 1
Season,
was
yeah.
the last time we came up here.
So it's a revisited Mirador.
That's Mirador Revisited.
Revisited. www.xptv1.com.
Yeah, we could
I
do
hate
one
these
of
little
those,
cars
I
as
think.
well. It's a new thing, isn't it, at the moment? The smaller the car, the better. When you go and rent a car.
Oh, no, thank you. I
No.
like something that's decent to sit in and drive and what have you. Still,
What nationality do you think they are?
I have no idea. What do you think? English. I'm not sure. But anyway, listen, guys.
No, they turn English. He's a guide. Why would you have a guide?
I've no idea. But because you're at Mirador. Guys, it's been a nice little
I've got to
walk
go.
around.
Yeah, we've got to go. We've just been waffling, haven't we? I do apologise.
It's been there for
No,
hours.
listen, if you want us to go anywhere
Yeah.
for a walkabout, they've got to tell us, Eddie, haven't they? We'll
Yeah,
go,
just
we'll
let
go.
us know. Let us know.
Well, he'll take it off.
And you can leave messages on Facebook and YouTube anyway.
And we've got some people, haven't we, here now? Anyway, there's some of our watchers.
Yeah, yeah.
Jane's here.
Jane's here, Jane and Chris.
Yeah.
lovely. It's,
We've got a few just arrived.
James is here.
James
and
is here.
Gwyneth. Yeah.
James is here. Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
Scottish. Most
Yeah,
Scottish
good.
people are lovely, though.
No, not all of them.
Don't get a lot of people from Birmingham here, Eddie. What's that?
No, because they're too nice.
Too nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys, we're going
We'll
back,
go back to the studio.
See you too.
So there you go. Brilliant.
You said you
Absolutely
cut that
brilliant.
bit out.
No, I know I said I cut that bit out, but sadly, I lied. I don't know whether you guys can hear this. Can you hear this? They're still plumbing at it out there.
Outside. Oh, we don't go off again.
Oh,
I've got to apologise on that video, wasn't it? It was a pre-recording.
yeah.
And we didn't know about the sad news about Olivia
the kids.
and the little girl, so I do apologise for that.
But it was recorded on Thursday, and
Yeah,
that
it
was
was.
before we
Well, we
knew
found out, yes.
the fate and the outcome.
Yeah.
Still, there you go. So that was our walkabout this week. Quite
It
interesting.
was nice going up there. That one was a bloody cleaner, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Today's beautiful, blue skies today. Cleaner's
Fantastic.
gone.
But if there's anywhere you'd like us to take a look at on our walk-arounds, let us know. We'll gladly go and take a look, won't we?
In driving distance.
We're going to take a night out one of the nights, aren't we, up to Santa Cruz?
We're going to go out.
We're going to go out. We're going to
Just
go
got
up
to get
north.
permission from the other halves, though.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Which
I'll
one?
be taking mine with me.
Oh, I'm not taking mine. You're not going to laugh. You are, isn't it?
Just
No,
keep
well,
me
enjoy myself.
safe up there. Where did we go to, Stephen? John Stephen Gilhooley, where did we go to? Well, it's
John.
a very interesting question. For some reason, the workmen decided to cut the electric to our studio, the block that our studio's in. And but don't worry, we're going
Yeah,
on
because
for
good tell him, good news is when later on, Eddie's not going out today.
No.
Eddie's going to put it all together, so later on in Facebook and in YouTube, there won't be a break in it.
No, it'll just be
So you
one
can watch the
continuous-
whole show without a break.
And then you can watch me cursing at the workmen and
Exactly.
saying, but
Fan dabby dozy.
I never thought to. I got that carried away with what I was talking about.
Oh, you
at the
did.
beginning. Have you got anything to say today?
I've got my little talk. We got enough time, Eddie.
Yeah.
Right, Eddie. Eddie's no idea. Right, Eddie. In Austria, you got to be 16. Belgium, you don't have to be a nation, dude. Bulgaria 16, Croatia 16, Cyprus 16, Denmark 18, Estonia no age limited, Finland 18. Have you got a clue what I'm talking about here?
No idea.
France 16, Germany you've got to be 16, Eddie. Greece you've got to be 18, and the list goes on. Hungary, don't need an age. Ireland 16, Italy 18, Latvia 18. I'm going to get Britain. Hang on, get Britain. Netherlands 16. There's two countries I need to tell you about. United Kingdom, you've got to be 18, Eddie. Right?
Oh, that's
Spain. Spain is the secret here. Between 14 and 17. It varies which area in Spain you live in.
Do you know
what I'm talking about?
No, until you said that you've got to be 18 in UK 18,
Yeah.
I thought that it was the Eurovision Song Contest results.
No. John wants to do a walkabout in Las Manchas. Lovely, John. We can. John used to have a house up there.
Yeah.
And when we do that, I can tell you funny stories about John.
Oh, that
About his house, about the fire brigade turning up at his house.
Right.
Have you got an idea? Spain 14 to 17.
No,
United
no.
Kingdom 18
No.
area.
No.
It all comes down to your lovely son Jack. And Holly did warn me because Holly asked me today, what are you talking about? And I normally tell Holly, and I thought, no, I'm going to tell her. Because Jack is coming up. So how old is Jack?
17.
He's 17. And he
week.
asked you something 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he did.
And you said, no, you've got to wait till you're 18.
John Stevens Gilhooley says it's fireworks.
It's not fireworks, John.
No.
Good, that's a good one. Fireworks.
Yeah. No, I'll give it. I have no idea.
Jack asked me, kind of like his stepdad. He says, Steve, I'm going to ask my parents. I says, what's wrong, Jack? He says, I want a tattoo.
Yes, he did.
And I said, under no bloody circumstances are you having a tattoo. I said, what's your mum, dad? And I met him, he asked you. I said, what did they say? Oh, he said, not till I'm 18. So, the good news, Jack, in Spain, I'm going to look up what Tenerife says. Between 14 and 17, you're allowed to get a tattoo. But you're legally British, as a British passport, so you've got to wait till you're 18. That's the law. The
Well,
law in England's 18.
He asked me, right? I have one tattoo.
Oh, I hate tattoos.
I've got one.
I know you have. You
I've
keep
got one.
showing me.
No, I don't keep showing you.
You do.
It's there. It is. There's my
Oh.
tattoo. I've got one tattoo. Now, my mum and dad,
Are covered.
no, they didn't want me to have a tattoo.
Right.
So, out of respect, I waited until they'd gone, until they'd passed away. And then,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And do you know when I had this tattoo done? Do you remember 9/11?
Yeah.
When they did the Twin Towers?
Yeah.
I had this
Allegedly.
done the
Allegedly.
day- yeah, I had this done the day before the Twin Towers. So I'll always remember
9/11.
Yeah, well, it wasn't, was it?
8/11.
Well, whichever one it was, because they did the dates backwards. But September, wasn't it, I think? But I had that done the day before. But Jack said to me the other night, I want a tattoo. And I says, well, you know, and I explained it to him, how me and his mum felt, and we'll just wait and see. But I think, you know, nowadays...
Should there be an age for any? So like Sweden, no age. Anybody like 12-year-old can go and get a bloody tattoo. 12. Do you think there should be an age?
Well, do you know, I look at the youth today. I mean, this is going back to what we were talking about. It's a culture, isn't it? It seems like everybody wants to cover every bit of skin up.
It's horrendous. It's horrendous. I just said to Jack, please don't do it, because I think he'll change his mind. You see people, a lot of them from Britain, and it's mostly British. Yeah. David Beckham, he's a kick up the arse, he does. He encouraged it. He's covered in tattoos. Yeah. I want to see him when he's old. Yeah. He's just going to look horrendous. I'm sorry if you've got tattoos out there. I am totally against tattoos.
Well, it's a personal thing, but I think one or two nicely placed tattoos is not offensive. But, you know, I mean, if you look at someone like, do you know who Post Malone is?
No.
Do you know who the Rag and Bone Man is?
He's a singer.
So is Post Malone. And these guys have got tattoos on their eyebrows,
really?
under their face here, and I think that looks a bit.
I don't
for
like
me,
that.
it looks not great.
Patsy Cline didn't have that. Pat Boone didn't have any tattoos, did he?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't want. Now, what's Andy going on about? Is it legal age to walk around with a stuffed chicken under your arm?
Now that we're talking about tattoos, to be honest.
Yeah, you can walk around.
I mean, we have a lot of people come in the bar that have got tattoos.
Oh, nothing. I mean, Eddie, it's up to you, and if you want to cover your body tattoos, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But no kid of mine is having a tattoo. I'm not saying Jack's my kid, but you know what I mean? He's just saying he wants a tattoo because...
Andy just said they were selling plenty of tat in that shop at the Mirador.
From tat to tat, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I mean, Jack did ask me, and I explained to him what...
But, you know, legally, if Jack's watching this on catch-up, he can go and get it done by himself. Obviously, he'll be living somewhere else.
Yeah.
What would you do it if your child came home with a tattoo? I've got to show you something, Mum, Dad, and he shows you a tattoo.
I'd make money out of it.
What do you mean? Why?
Because I'd let his room out.
What would you do, Eddie? I mean, has any parent has ever happened to you? Your kid came home with a tattoo.
Well,
I was told, Eddie, at my house, no piercings, no tattoos, and what was the other thing? Oh, I did the other thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Up the bum.
Yeah. No, thank you. But no, if someone came home with a tattoo, right, then there's not a lot you can do about it after that.
John, Steve, the day before 9/11 is 9/10, not 8/11.
I said they did it the other way around.
Sorry, John.
But you see,
I'm under pressure here.
I really think that the one of the biggest growing businesses in the near future is going to be tattoo removal.
Of course it is.
You know,
of course it is. I mean, I'm sure in the UK, you'll only see it for a couple of weeks of the year because it's hot and people taking the tops off. You see the tattoos. I see it constantly over here. And honestly, it's just one of my pet hates. I'm driving along the road and some bloke's got his t-shirt off and he's covered in tattoos. Bloody Leslie one yesterday. He's got a painting or something on his thigh.
Yeah.
No, his thigh. What's that?
His calf.
His calf. And it looked like his father.
Yeah.
Why would you do it? Have a lovely picture of your father in your wallet, you lunatic.
Well, Andy's just asked what Jack wants the tattoo to be of. Now he's been told...
A chicken?
No.
Oh, he told me it was a chicken.
No, he didn't.
All right.
He's always said he wanted to have my tattoo on his arm. Whether that's changed, I don't know. Well, yeah, but it's like an homage to your parents. I think it's kind of sweet. However, I don't want him to have a tattoo. But I think it's nice that he thinks that way.
They were, I won't tell you what I was talking about last night. I had to Google it, Eddie. I didn't know what it was.
Well, don't.
Honestly, I had no idea.
Do I need to know?
No.
No, right,
no,
okay.
You don't.
Oh, great.
It was Japanese, that's all I'm saying. I'm not getting involved in it.
Oh, right.
But tattoos, Eddie, I mean, like, it must be a parent's nightmare. If you're a clean living Christian like me, and your children come home with a tattoo on them. John Gohilly, he's covered in tattoos.
Yeah, but hang on a second.
At his age is...
Hold on a second. Having a tattoo doesn't make you a dirty person. You just said if you're a clean living person like you.
Yeah.
It's just
We
the
don't-
aesthetics of your
I'm
body.
sure.
isn't
I'm
it?
sure I'll tell you next week what the statistics say about tattoos in inmates. It must be way up in the 90% of all inmates
Well, do
have
you
got
know-
tattoos.
At one time in Japan, you couldn't book into a hotel if you got. Oh, they still at you with them bloody roadworks. Oh no, it's just in Sainsbury's.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah, but in Japan,
Yeah.
you couldn't book into a hotel if you've got tattoos.
Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I agree with that. There should be. I should have a chicken chat. No tattoos allowed.
Yeah, but what about people like New Zealanders, the Maoris, and where it's a part of their
That's
culture?
different. They're not real people, are they? There. What'd you call them? What'd you call them?
Maoris,
They're
Not real.
indigenous.
indigenous.
Yeah, they're not real, are they? Not.
Yeah, they're real. Do you know what indigenous means?
No.
No, but you're just using the word.
You know what I mean? They're from used to live in
Indigenous.
caves.
I'm going to confuse you even more now. Indigenous means you're endemic to that particular zone, that area, that environment.
Yeah, but they're not culture. They're not. They don't have any culture.
Oh, hang on. The Maori culture goes back centuries. Absolute centuries. And they have all these specific designs. And, but I don't know. Would I be upset?
I look at Andy. Andy's asking for it, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Would I be upset if Jack came home with a tattoo? I wouldn't be pleased. But I wouldn't love him any less. You know what I mean? I wouldn't look at him in a different light.
My nephew David, he's got tattoos, and I told him, "Don't do it, son. Don't do it. It's addictive, and you want to see him now. Honestly, God, he's like a walking black pill pleasure."
Well, my brother-in-law's got more tattoos than you could shake a stick at. It doesn't make him an absolutely less of a cracking bloke than he is.
You look at them, Eddie. You look at them. It's the image. First impressions. Your mother not ever tell you first impressions. You go for a job interview. First impressions. You go to bed with somebody the first time. First impressions. Everything's always the first impressions. And you take your clothes off and you're covered in tattoos. That poor girl's going to go, "Oh God, what have I done?"
Yeah, but what if she's covered in tattoos as well?
You don't take somebody home covered in tattoos.
You do if you've got tattoos yourself.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you don't like it now, do you?
No, I don't. I'm at the bar. Oh, hi, where are you from? Oh, nothing. What do you do for a living? Yeah, any tattoos? You know?
Yeah, but I mean, what if
No.
what if somebody's really classy and all the tattoos are spelt right?
Not many of them.
I remember.
Listen,
I'll tell
nice
you,
people don't have tattoos. The Queen hasn't got tattoos.
You
Prince
don't.
Philip hasn't got any tattoos.
you don't know that.
Prince William hasn't got any tattoos.
You don't know that.
Of course we know.
How do you know?
Because we've seen them.
How many naked portraits of the Queen have you seen?
Oh, but the Queen's got a love and hate on their knuckles.
You don't know that.
She's not got tattoos.
Poppy nuts, go on.
There's a certain class of people get tattoos.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm talking about. It's
Hey.
funny enough, most people got tattoos are from Birmingham.
No, they're not.
They are.
No, they're
Inner
not.
city ghettos have tattoos. People from Cambridge and Oxford and Upper Shawlands don't have tattoos.
I think they do.
He's having a go at me again.
Oh, yeah.
Clean living Christian collective spitting out of a cup of tea.
By the way, before we go, guys, I've got to tell you we're this close to naming the website.
Oh,
This close.
Yeah.
We've narrowed it down to 2.
Yes.
Right.
I've got mine.
Yeah.
Mine is Tenerife International Talk Show.tv.
That's what we're looking for.
That's the favourite at the moment.
So when I've done the film today, I'm going looking for TITS.TV.
TIDS.tv.
We'll have to get jingles done.
We'll do the jingles. We'll
Yeah.
get Holly to do a jingle. We'll get Gavin to do the jingle. We'll get Danny to do the jingle. We'll get John Cahulli to do the jingle. We'll get Tracy to do the jingle. We'll get Andy to do the jingle. We'll get everybody to do the jingle.
Are you stuck? Guys, apologies.
Are we
for the-
going?
Well, there's 3 dead workmen
I'm
outside.
going to go out there dressed as a priest to apologise. I'm just so sorry for my friend swearing at you.
There are 3 dead workmen outside. I have to go and shift the bodies so that there's no evidence.
So watch the
left.
show later and
Yeah.
Eddie will compress it.
I will.
Go
Listen,
compare.
today we've been on XBTV1.
www.xbtv1.com.
We are repeating on Monday evening at 6 o'clock.
We are.
Many thanks to the staff of XBTV1.
Yeah, Darren, especially
for helping
Darren.
us out today.
He's got a funny accent, hasn't he?
No, he's got a Birmingham
Oh, is he? I'm
accent.
sorry.
We've been the Multicoloured Talk Show. We've been on YouTube. Tell all your friends. Incidentally, by the way, we broadcast to about 20,000 plus people. I can't believe you guys are not subscribing to the YouTube channel.
I know. It doesn't cost any money.
No, it doesn't. Just get there, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Get yourself onto XPTV1. Don't forget this week, Let's Rock repeats on Sunday at 4 o'clock. And you've got Monica. Monica is up there.
I've had Monica Rice. Who's Monica Rice?
I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
John will know who Monica Rice is.
Probably. We'll sort it out. So keep your eyes on XPTV1. Keep your eyes on our Facebook, on our
That used to be a song, Keep Your Eye on the Road.
And hands on the wheel.
Kissing in the back street with Fred.
That's it. Guys, we're out of here.
We're out. I'm going home.
Have yourselves a great
Jane, I'll
week.
see you tonight. Jane's in the Chicken Shack tonight. She's one of the lucky few from the United Kingdom over in Tenerife enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Temperatures today are going to be around about 31 degrees. Beautiful blue skies. Little breeze coming in from the east. But apart from that, great weekend, everybody.
When did we turn into a weather channel?
I love doing the weather.
Say no more. We'll
Say
see
no
you
more.
next week. Bye.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
I don't understand.
For Season 3.
That is awesome.
Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.
God help us all.